Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating? Today we're going to be trying Ming's BINGS Supreme Pizza and Ming's BINGS Buffalo Chicken. And if you're like me, you're wondering what the hell is a Ming and what the hell is a Bing? Well, this is a Ming. This is Ming Tsai. And many moons ago, he was on the Food Network, and I actually enjoyed his show, East Meets West. He may still be on the Food Network, I don't know. I don't watch the Food Network anymore. And then I Googled Bing, and I knew for certain this wasn't right. So then I went to the Ming's BINGS website to hopefully find a more appetizing definition of a Bing. And fortunately, this sounds much better than a heap of metal. Ming's BINGS come in a box of 2, weighing 9 ounces, and cost $5.49. So let's go over the Ming's BINGS Buffalo Style Chicken first, which are made with antibiotic-free chicken, rice cauliflower, carrot, scallion, creamy cheese, and hot sauce, and a crunch gluten-free Bing. And they have hidden veggies, they're gluten-free and nut-free. Here's a list of ingredients. Each Buffalo Style Chicken Bing has 250 calories, 14 grams of total fat, 7 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, 45 milligrams of cholesterol, 480 milligrams of sodium, 20 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber, 3 grams of sugars, and 12 grams of protein. Now let's try the Ming's BINGS Supreme Pizza, which is made with Italian sausage, pepperoni, peppers, onions, and mozzarella, and a crunchy, gluten-free Bing, which also has hidden veggies, is gluten-free and nut-free. Here's a list of ingredients. Each Supreme Pizza Bing has 190 calories, 9 grams of total fat, 4 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, 30 milligrams of cholesterol, 440 milligrams of sodium, 19 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber, 2 grams of sugars, and 8 grams of protein. Now here's our Ming's BINGS right out of the freezer, right out of the box, and right out of the individual packaging. The Buffalo Chicken style Bings are on the left, and the Supreme Pizza Bings are on the right. Now you can cook your Bings in the oven, air fryer, skillet, or a griddle. I'm going to cook my Bings in the oven today at 425 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. After 12 minutes in a 400 degree oven, our Bings are ready. Now let's cut into our Supreme Pizza Bing first, and the crust is definitely light and crispy like a phyllo dough. So we're going to let the Supreme Pizza Bing cool down and cut into our Buffalo Chicken Bing next. Now let's scoop up a forkful of our Supreme Pizza Bing and then into the old pie hole and down the gullet it goes. And that was much different than I expected, in a good and bad way. The crust was really nice, light, airy, and crispy. There was a lot more meat than I expected, and there was also plenty of sauce and plenty of cheese. But there was one thing there wasn't plenty of, was flavor. So then Verlissa went in and tried a piece, and her thoughts were basically the same as mine. She thought it was very good, except it was missing flavor. And just to show you the amount of meat in the filling, we tried just the filling on its own. And you see there's a good amount of meat, cheese, and sauce. But one thing you can't see, and you're going to have to trust me on this, is flavor. But even though it was fairly bland, the quality of the product was still pretty good, so we went ahead and finished our first Bing. Then we moved on to our buffalo style chicken Bing. And even though we shanked it like a prison snitch, it slid right off the fork and into Bella's mouth. Luckily it had time to cool down before she inhaled it, but she did seem to enjoy it, so maybe that's a good thing. So now we thoroughly shanked our second piece, and into the old pie hole, and down the gullet it went. And just like the Supreme Pizza Bing, the buffalo style chicken Bing had a great crust, had great filling, lots of cheese, lots of chicken, but no flavor. There was literally no flavor of hot sauce or any other kind of flavor whatsoever. This is a darn shame because I'd never even heard of a Bing before I tried these, and I actually like these now. I want to have more Bings in my life. They're light, they're airy, they're crispy, they're full of cheese, they're full of meat, and they're also full of bland. That's the only problem. And they also seem to be a pretty decent product. Flavor is the key to food. How high can you rate something if it doesn't have any flavor? Sure, you could add some Italian seasoning, granulated garlic and onion, and maybe some Parmesan cheese to the Supreme Pizza Bings, and maybe some Frank's Red Hot to the Buffalo Style Chicken Bings. And then they would have the much needed flavor that they're missing. If you choose to season your Bings to add flavor, that's up to you. I'm judging them right out of the box. If they had flavor, they would certainly get a 9 or 10 out of 10. But without the flavor, I'm still going to give the Ming's Bings, Supreme Pizza, and the Buffalo Style Chicken Bings a 7 out of 10. Thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.